Hello everybody, today we're going to do a video, a Q&A on my experience with postpartum anxiety. A lot of people have messaged me and asked me questions, so I'm going to answer them on this platform. I apologize if my voice is a little bit rough, and for the mom bun, Mr. COVID decided to visit our house this week, so it's been quite fun. Anyways, let's get to it. I have the questions on my phone here, and I'm just gonna go through as many as possible without boring you guys. Let's start with an easy one from some_truth_of_life. Are you single? No, I am not single. I am engaged and very happy, but thanks for asking. Another question from I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right. How difficult is it? I have heard from friends, but no one shared deets and what really happens. Well, how I would describe it, when I was having my major anxieties, you know, on TV when you see the vehicles and the lights in the city and it's just going by really, really fast. Well, that's what it felt for me. And then everything slowly was closing in, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and everything I looked at or anybody who spoke to me, I felt very overwhelmed and was panicking inside. So basically it feels like loud noises, movement is exaggerated. Yeah, that's how it feels. It's not fun. It hits you like that. When you do deal with postpartum anxiety, you know, you have these thoughts during the day, but for me, a lot of times I was able to control them, but then there was moments where, as I just said, like it just got super overwhelming. So yeah, that's how it felt for me. All right, next question by Danielle RWIN_56. What to say to somebody who has postpartum anxiety and what not to say. So for me, when somebody approached me and told me to relax, yes, I do want to relax, but I can't. That's the problem. I can't relax. So for me, that was approaching me and telling me to relax. That really invalidated me. Or somebody who says, oh, it can be worse. Yeah, we know it can be worse, and that's the problem. We are thinking of the worst. We're thinking of the worst case scenario, and then you feel bad because then you know somebody else has it worse, and then you think about those people. So it's just a vicious cycle. So my recommendation that works for me is, if you're around somebody who has postpartum anxiety or any anxiety in general, just walk up to them and ask them, what can I do for you? What can I help with? Don't invalidate them in any way, shape, or form. It does not help. Just be there for them. Ask them to go for a walk. Provide a calming environment. For me personally, that what helps me get over that peak in my anxiety, if that makes sense. But yeah, never invalidate somebody who's having an anxiety attack or a panic attack. It never helps. It just creates the anxiety to go up higher, and then the guilt. There's just so much. All right, next question. This person would like to stay anonymous. Did I have suicidal thoughts? No, I did not have any suicidal thoughts. I did not think for 1 minute that their life would be better without me. I do have to say, I'd be lying, that some days when things were busy and overwhelming, I just wanted to go and lay down and close my eyes and wake up the next morning. But in terms of wanting to hurt myself and disappearing, no, that was never an option for me. And I think that's because in my career and also in my personal life, I've dealt with people committing suicide or attempting. I've seen it, and it's embedded in my brain that I will never ever make my family or friends or anybody who loves me go through that. I am a firm believer that there's always help, there's always a way. People are there to support you, and if you are having those thoughts, I'm begging you, please go seek help. If you have to, message me. If you need to vent, if you need to get it off your chest, feel free to message me. I never want to see somebody get to that point. And I can't even compare. I can't even say, oh, I understand. I don't. But I've seen it. It's not pretty. It's not fun. So please seek some help if you do come to that point. People will help you. People will be there for you. Find a support system, and don't be afraid to say it. Don't try and deal with it silently. It's such a dark time that it's so hard to find your way once you're in that dark place. It's almost impossible to do it by yourself. So please seek some help. Next question. By Ella. How has postpartum changed your relationship? Well, let me have a drink of coffee for this one. Well, because I wasn't open with my struggles, and I did let it go on for so long without talking about it or, communicating it. It truly did put a lot of strain on our relationship. I became this person that he didn't know, and he became this person that I didn't know because he wasn't supporting me the way I needed to be supported. But with that being said, he had no idea what was going on with me. But we have gotten better with communicating. He knows my signs when I get overwhelmed. So basically we had to relearn to communicate. We had to get to know each other again. It's doable though. I would suggest not to wait that long, because it was quite rough for us for quite some time, and to be honest, there were times where it was sketchy. Or I felt like, are we gonna make it? Don't know. Next question. What was the worst intrusive thought that you've had? I think there was a few times when a lot of my negative thoughts came when I went to bed, but the worst ones were me thinking that when I fall asleep there's going to be this man or somebody that's going to come in the house and come up the stairs, go to my oldest daughter's room, kidnap her, and then come to our room and grab Gabriella, and then waking up to the kids not being in the house, and I could just feel, and these thoughts were so real, like I could actually hear like the footsteps going up the stairs and into my daughter's room and to Gabriella's crib. Like they are very the thoughts are very strong. They're very, I guess, real in or they were really real in my head. So I think those are, like, I've thought about that, and a lot of my really, really negative thoughts is my kids being kidnapped. That was horrible. It was not pleasant. If I were to describe one of the worst thoughts, that would be one of them. All right, I think that's it for now. I feel like I'm rambling. But I just really want to touch base on, if you are having suicidal thoughts, like, I can't say this enough, please go seek help. I'm begging you. And again, this video is, I'm not a professional in postpartum anxiety. This is my viewpoint, how I deal with things. So if you are struggling with postpartum anxiety, definitely speak with your health professional and make them aware, and don't knock it off as it being anything or nothing. It may just, you know, be a small little situational time, but still talk about it. It doesn't hurt. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also be sure to follow me on Instagram, mommybrainandcoffee. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good Wednesday. Bye-bye.